Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. This is going to be a Christmas card, my first Christmas card, as this is airing in July. I'm not sure how many Christmas cards I will be doing in July, but this one is going to be featuring some retired product. I cannot believe this did not make the catalog or did not make a comeback. It was the Whimsical Trees stamp set and the Christmas tree dies. And I'll show you the dies in just a minute, but this card was just keep going in my head all day. I'm like, I'm just going to go home and do it. So we're using the Splendid Day 12 by 12 DSP right here. I have little scraps left over from the Creativity Now kit. Little scraps like this and like this that I literally used to do this card. We're going to be using some shimmery white, a piece of Orchid Oasis, one of the new in colors, a little bit of fresh freesia, some retired vellum that has snowflakes on it. You don't have to do the snowflakes. If you have vellum, you could just stamp white snowflakes on it or emboss that with embossing powder. So let's see, anything else I need to tell you? It is a 4x7 slimline card. Let me lift this up and try not get hopefully nothing stuck on it. And let me move. Well, let me show you the dies. Now we do have new Christmas tree dies and Celebration. I'm getting those. I would have created this with that had I had it at this time, but I don't. So let me set all of this aside. This can be recreated with products we have. So I'm going to show you what I have. I don't want to move my stuff too much. So I have these little bits of vellum, very old vellum from Stampin' Up! That have snowflakes on them. You can see them better on the Orchid Oasis. So I have a card base that is 4x7. I have two little 1/2-inch strips of fresh freesia. This is the piece left over from my cardstock from the Orchid Oasis we're going to use. We're going to set that aside. I have already stamped from the Whimsical Tree set, Let Your Heart Be Light in Orchid Oasis. I've already stamped it. The main part is getting this done. So I've cut a swoop for a snow line. Let me move these kind of in pairs so I know where they were going. And this, you can see all of these were cut with the Christmas, yeah, they're called Christmas tree dies. All of these little trees were cut with that. Okay, and so you can see I am using scrap. I have two pieces of the vellum, and that's what I am going to do onto this piece of Orchid Oasis, which is 3.5 by 7. So to do this, let's see, I am gonna need some tear tape, and I am going to put it in a straight line. Here we go, to adhere my vellum. I have a seam where I'm using two pieces together. I am simply, let me start it and then move my vellum out of the way. Ah, that did not work. Okay, let's do it this way. Put it side by side. I have enough overhang for both pieces of vellum to get it on here. And I want to do a scissor cut. I don't want to tear it. I want it, I guess it wouldn't matter at that end because I'm going to have the other piece, but oh well. Okay, and I see my little needle. I love having the string on it. It's been helpful. So first thing I'm going to do is put this piece of vellum, and this piece is 3.5 by 4.25. That just happens to be what came out of my scrap pack, and I'm like, how can I use these bits and pieces on here? So there we have it. Now this piece, you can see that. I am simply going to line that up there. This little piece here you won't see. So I am now going to take my good snips, and trim off the excess vellum. Now, I am not going to add any more adhesive to the vellum. You can see it's stuck on there pretty good like so. But what is going to happen is, let's get my little, this is my little, you know, snow drifts. Let's get these glued down onto our card base. So I'm going to take my, let's move you so you can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe closer look. See, this is where I pieced my vellum. I am going to glue this. Get the glue at the tip of my bottle. All right. Now I'm just going to get this all the way up at the top, and you'll see we have that piece missing, but it's going to be okay, because this, my friends, is going to cover that up. Just like so. Now, before I go any further, this card is off just a wee bit. I'm going to trim that up. So let me bring in the guillotine. I just want a nice clean edge to this card. There we go. So next, this piece, my slope, is going to get glued down at the bottom. I am going to use dimensionals, but I'm only going to put them at the bottom for now. So let's see what I have. It's my last sheet of them, and I think I'm just going to cut this like so for now. Cut me that nice long strip. There. And then I'm going to use all these extra little pieces. Get my needle. And finish my line. Just like so. There's another one. Take off the top. And right here. You can hear my little dog snoring. All right. You know what? I'm thinking I want to put a couple on the very edge. So let's go ahead and do that now. I might regret it, but if I do, I'll live and learn, won't I? So I'm going to cut this one there and that one there. I'm going to pull that up, put it right there in that corner, and this piece is going to go in the opposite corner right here. Alrighty, so move those aside. Now this is going to go on my card. Now I'm going to take my card like so, because I want this at the very bottom. And there we have our snow line. That is going to get me to where I can start doing my pieces. So I know that I have, because I've already kind of pre-laid this out. Before, let's start with the clip. This is the one that is going to, that's why we didn't, see how that slides in? That's why. It has a nice point on it. So I'm going to stick glue right down this line in the center where the vellum is. Right there. Just to make sure I have plenty of it. And I'm going to start sticking that right there. I want the very tip of that covering my seam. So that is our starting point. Next, we are going to have these two trees like so. So let's get some glue on this one. Hopefully I don't get too much glue on my. We're using all this pretty foil that I had all these little pieces of. And some of them didn't do the whole die, so I just cut them off there. So we're going to put that one there. The ones that are cut off, we are putting in here. I'm going to bring that one right about there. There we have it. Now this one, I'm thinking, okay, we're going to wait on that one. Next, we are going to go with this tree. This tree is a full one, and it is going to go on half on dimensionals down here and half off. So let's get some minis out of my little box of tricks here. And my needle, because that would be helpful. Let's see. So we can do it just like so. I'm going to need a mini there. Ooh, we have half minis here on the side. Let's use those up. Or some of them up, because some of these. Not sure I'm going to get really anything in there, but let's see what we can do. I know what we can do. We are going to cut just a smidgen like that of our dimensionals, and we might get a little. You see how tiny those are? Talk about mini. These are very mini. That's why it's handy for the needle to poke right in there. Take off the backings. There we have a wee little square. And this one I'm hoping, if I can get the backing off the other end, can go, ooh, not sure if I can get anything in there. So we're not going to try anymore. Now we're going to add glue here, because this is all going down at the bottom. Ooh, forgot to take off the backings. That's not good. 1, 2, and 3, maybe, if it doesn't want to come off. Okay, like I said, this one is coming all the way down, right like so, and pushing on our dimensionals. Wow, I couldn't have done any better. That's perfect. That is perfect. Let's move our dimensionals off our scene. Now we are going to come in here with these trees. Where's the other one? I'm not so sure. You can see this one is missing its corner. So that one might just get tucked in like so in the background. Just like that, where it won't be seen. This is where my sentiment was going to go, so I really don't want anything in there. And all these other ones, let's see, can add some foil. Oh, this one, I reversed it there. Little pop of color. Maybe like that. Or maybe I do the silver there and put the copper down in there. And then we're going to add these, which not sure where I'm putting it. Okay, that's silver. I like that there. We are going to bring in the fresh freesia here. And there's two of these. Oops, this tall one we're going to stick back here. This one is going to come here. We have a wee little copper one, which might go next to our sentiments. And maybe we'll save that one for our sentiment. I'm getting a little busy here and I'm not meaning to. Let's see. That one fits in right there. All right, let's go with this and then we'll work from there. So this one is going down all the way. Just a little bit of glue there in the background. Not happy I got a little too much glue there. And this one is going in the background too. That long stem of it. There we go. Now these two, I'm going to stick them together and then put these two up on dimensionals. Let's see, just like so. And then, do I want them on dimensionals? I guess I don't have to have them on dimensionals, do I? But I kind of, you see me kind of thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Nope, we're going to go glue it straight down. All right. So all the way at the bottom there. This one I thought I had, oh yeah, that one I wasn't so sure about, but I am now. And I am thinking, dimensionalize this one a bit. I think so. So we're going to take this little snippet, use that for the top of it. And then we're going to add a couple of minis here. And this part's going to get tucked down underneath it. Just like that. But it does give it some dimension and I like that. Stay with me there. This one, I'm kind of liking that one there. Move that one over a bit. So this one, I think we're going to put dimensionals on it just because it's that foily. The glue doesn't always do the best on that, so why not? There we go. Okay, now we have, what do we have left? A silver, a copper, and a fresh freesia. And where are my bits and pieces for my element? What was I gonna do here? Let's see. Oh, I have another large piece. I have this piece, a piece of that, and a strip of fresh freesia. And I'm gonna fussy cut the Orchid Oasis sentiment out. I'm going to fussy cut this out just because you'll see more of the fresh freesia. When I fussy cut, I want you to know it's fussy cut, so I kind of go a little crazy with my curves here. Cut that off. Really, this is really thick paper if you guys have ever used the shimmery white. It is. And I want to have this popped up on, oh, see, look right there on that fresh freesia piece. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm thinking, what do I have? You know what? I think we're going to get the dual oval or double oval punch, whatever you want to call it. I can never remember. I should write it on the actual punch. So we are going to get a piece of this Orchid Oasis with the top punch with the little scalloped edge. And I want another piece. I'm hoping I can get, oh, yes, it will work. I might have to go at an angle, but there we go. I want to cover it in that snowflaked vellum paper I have. And again, I'm going to need tear tape, but I'm just going to put a little piece here in the middle. You could use glue dots. It's up to you. But I'm just going to stick a strip right there. I loved that little sentiment, let your heart be light. That was my favorite. Okay, so here is my vellum covering it. That is going to go right there, and we need this little strip, and we can flag it. I'm going to trim it first with the guillotine because you guys know a little bend won't hurt it. I just can't do it straight. Just can't cut anything straight. And then we're going to put Let Your Heart Be Light on it after we get this on with some dimensionals. Let's see. Might have to cut the minis. Might have to cut the minis even in half. Let's see what I can do here. There's half of a mini and the other half. There, and what else? Oh, that little snippet should finish what I need. So take all the backings off of that. And let your heart be light. And like I said, we're going to flag this. For a minute there, I thought, oh, why don't I just, no. Could, but no. Okay, I'm going to just do a flag, getting a lot of that bulk that is not needed off there. And we're going to flag the other end, why not? Okay. Now this, because this is already up on dimensionals, I like that so much. I am so happy with this card. I really, really like it, and I hope you guys do too. So we are going to, because this is vellum, we're going to stick some tear tape on the back of my sentiment strip here. And this card is so close to being finished. Just a few little elements. There we go. Now we're going to stick some more on the back because it's that shimmery paper. You could add glue, but I want to make sure it stays here. And this is my first Christmas card of the season. I could put it up there. Ooh, what do y'all think? No, I want it right down here where I left the spot for it. Let Your Heart Be Light. Now we're going to take these Christmas trees and put them on. Ooh, let's move that one. I can put this one right there. This one right here. And that one probably. Not sure what to do with this one because it's bugging me. I probably will stick it there. Nope. There. And copper. I gotta see which one is the silver. Yikes. Sorry, y'all. I just couldn't see it. They're both copper. So I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's see. I thought I had a silver one. Yeah. No, we are going to glue it. We are just going to do what we were going to do. Okay. This is, it looks silver to me. Not sure what's up, but, nope, we're going to put this one right there where we were going to have it. Put down some. This wee one is going to come right, let me get it. We're going to put that right there and trim off the ends. Looks like my little tree trunk needs some more glue. It doesn't want to stay in its spot. Okay, so let's turn it over. I don't cut anything that doesn't need to be cut. Trim it. Trim it. Oh, yes. Oh, and I just realized I had one more tree. Not sure. Should I put that one there? Should I make it that way? No. Am I getting too many if I just tuck that one in there? I really want to use it. Okay, we're going to tuck this one in on dimensionals too. Because it was cut for this card, let's use it for this card. So, not sure. Let's see how far I need to go down there. I think that's all I'm going to need on it. Just going to put that one bit of, we're going to stick that right down there. Now, I will be honest, I want some more bling on this, okay? So, we're bringing in the basic jewel rhinestones, and we are going to put rhinestones in the snowflakes just to make them glisten a bit more. There's 3 wherever I have a center. And there's 5, might do more. You never know. There's one there, but I really don't want that one there. I am going to put one right here. And I need a spot for one more to keep it an odd number. Let's see. I have to tilt it up so I can see where there is a possibility. Right here or right there. Or right there. Nope. Right here is a wee little one. And that's where it's going. And that, my friends, is my card. That is my first Christmas card of the season. I think it's gorgeous. I love all the trees. And like I said, these were all scraps. Just using the retired dies. I'm not even going to record showing you, but there is a Christmas tree set. Let me show you the catalog. I'm not going to show the celebration, even though this video would air. I'm trying to find it. There is, you could mimic this card. I plan on doing that myself. There it is. You see this? Trees for sale. See all those little trees? You could do this. Oh, wouldn't it be cute to have the little, oh, that would be so cute in the background. so many things going through my head. But celebration, there is something you want to go with this one. Just hint, hint, I will be getting it myself. But this is what was running through my head all day. I'm very pleased with it. I hope you like it as much as I do. If you do, give me a thumbs up and let me know. And I will see you all again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye now, y'all.